Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kennesaw State's offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Watts. Quickly to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Kennesaw State right back to work. They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Kick is in the air. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Blue Hens are facing third and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Behind the chains now on second and long. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware! And they strike first. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk him down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh,
and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Watts. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
But jet sweep pass. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Kennesaw State right back to work. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 class. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bobo. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air, it's Watts. Pressure coming. Got his man. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't work the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Kennesaw State will try to move the chains on 4th down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 4th down, going to the air. It's complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gee. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's caught. Knocked off his feet.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Gee. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down, and they'll give up the ball. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And then him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll run play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Turning it on. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking downfield, it's Watts. Punts it out of the air. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. They're going to make it that easy for us.
Quick strike complete. And the Blue Hens pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. It's complete on the right side. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
A first down run in the red zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Yeah, that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a man, it's Watts. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll give it to the back. Lowers those pads. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man across the middle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
To throw, it's Watts. He's going for it all. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Defense might bring the house here. Fires to the tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hauls it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more But they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll leave it with him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to getting the first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And it slips just inside that right upright. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Power football with the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Just laid him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to pass, it's Watts. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Single back formation, and they give it to it. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Kept it, and he's past the marker. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Defense looks as if it's coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Owls! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to... as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it out fast. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. quick release on the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Watts. The quick out. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The give on the option. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The inside handoff. Oh, what a move. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Watts. Catch in the middle, it's House. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Quick release by the QB.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Slithers into space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's House. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's House. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Got a man, it's Bobo. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. Trying to pound it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Pushes for the goal line. He gets it down to the 3 and not an inch further, and they get a stop on 4th and goal. And the Blue Hens buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jean-Pierre. They're working that left side.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Here comes the heat. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Jean-Pierre. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Rides the back on the option, the gift. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. It's complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Dropping back, it's Jean-Pierre. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Blue Hens in the hurry-up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Here's the pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99...
Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet!
Showtime today.
Charcoal! Brass! Let's go! Let's go!